The DC era is over. The end of an era. Aquaman 2 has just released. Did okay. Couldn't do what the predecessor did, but it did okay. But it's officially over. And it's been ridiculed so much. Like, a lot of people have like all these bad things to say about the DC EU. And some of it's fair, some of it's not. A lot of it was, they were ridiculed for their darker tones, which Batman's probably the only dark character that you really got in the DC that deserved it. But started out with Man of Steel, thought it was going to be great after that. They ruined it by turning Man of Steel 2 into BVS, focusing strictly on Batman and not Superman. And I think that's exactly where it just freaking went down south. The minute they did that, DC was done. It was over. You had your highs. You had Zack Snyder's Justice League cut, phenomenal. The theatrical version was horrendous. Man of Steel, Wonder Woman in 2017, Aquaman in 2018. The Peacemaker show was freaking perfection. Keep doing it. Keep doing that. And James Gunn's The Suicide Squad was another high. Some lows, obviously, was the original Suicide Squad. Different, a lot of different viewpoints on it, from David Ayers to what the studio wanted, and it was just completely off. So that, there's nothing that you can really do about that. But here are your top earners there. Aquaman did 1.1 billion, BVS 872 million, Wonder Woman 817 million, Suicide Squad 2016 version 745. Not bad, but the movie was not that good. But you highlight Jared Leto as the main villain, and he's barely in the movie. That kind of sucked. And then Man of Steel did 667. The lower end, Blue Beetle was at 114 million, Shazam 2 132, Wonder Woman 84, 166. The Suicide Squad, which was actually the better than the other one, only did 167, even with John Cena in it, but it only did 167 million. And then Birds of Prey did 201. So you had your highs, you had your lows. Where does James Gunn go next? Is Blue Beetle the start of this new DCU? Or DCU is everything going to be riding on Superman Legacy? I want to hear from all of y'all. What does James Gunn need to do to get this freaking ship steered right and, get it to where it needs to be? The Flash had so much, had so much potential to completely, in canon, in story, completely change everything around and, get it to a good setup for this new direction, and it failed completely miserably. It was just awful. It only did 267 million. It only did 55 million opening weekend, and it just ruined any chances of starting out on the right foot in this new direction. I can't even I cannot leave out Black Adam. I mean, Black Adam also was a moderate success. Could have been better. Did good, decent box office numbers. But again, this different direction, was just, got in the way of it, and we're probably never going to see The Rock as Black Adam again. But yeah, so where does James Gunn go now? What do you want to see from this new era of DC? And what did you like about the DC, the DCU? And what did you hate about the DCU? Leave that in the comment below. I cannot wait to hear from you guys.